I'm Jonathan Downey, this is Inside Interpreting, and this is the second in my short series of videos on basic theoretical concepts, which we really should all know, but I'm kind of a bit iffy about them nowadays. So, today's question for you: what's accuracy? What do we mean when we talk about accurate interpreting? No, I'm not being facetious or silly. I genuinely don't know anymore. I kind of should, since I'm an interpreter and an interpreting researcher. And I'm guessing you all know because every interpreter's website talks about them being accurate, but I literally have no idea. You know, if we define it as not adding or omitting from what the speaker said, well, we did a video over a month ago about why that's a problem. Actually, it was one of the first videos on the channel, and it just doesn't work. Linguistically, it can't work. You know, sometimes you have to specify things that are specified in the source language that wouldn't be specified in the target language, like how many people you're speaking to when you use the word you in English. Then you have omissions. Sometimes some things have to be said in one language which you traditionally wouldn't say in another language, and vice versa. And sometimes, for politeness sake, you can get straight to the point in one language and you wouldn't in another. Then you have the case pointed out by Philip Angermeyer in his book Speak English or What, which is behind me somewhere on that shelf. He made a rather disturbing finding that the interpreters in the small claims court cases that he looked at, who kept to the rules, the traditional rules about pronoun use, tended to create unnecessary confusion. Whereas the interpreters who broke the traditional rules of accuracy and said things like, the arbitrator said, or the plaintiff says, then the non-English speaking party could actually follow the case much better at times and knew what was going on and was able to participate better. And presumably justice was done. So is that a breach of accuracy or isn't it? Because at this point, I genuinely don't know anymore. So here's a challenge for you in the comments. Give me a definition of accuracy, one that measures up to real life, one that's measurable, one that works, because right now, every definition that we have comes with a laundry list of assumptions which may or may not be true to reality. Every definition that we have is created for a certain setting or purpose which might not have anything to do with real life interpreting. And you know, I'm assuming that you all know what accuracy is, because practically every website that I've seen for every interpreter that I've come across has told me that they're delivering accurate interpreting. We wouldn't tell clients that we can deliver something that we can't even define, would we? Maybe you're smarter than me. Pop your definition in the comments and we'll have a chat about them and see if we can come up with one, because I think it'd be helpful to actually be able to define accuracy. I'm Jonathan Downey, and this was a very strange episode of Inside Interpreting.